Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is of course Bullet RC, and it's another week, which means there's more shoes releasing, and it's time for yet another video. Now you guys know what the usual will you cop format is, or slash did you cop. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be posting this on tonight, which is Friday, or Saturday. But since there's not too much stuff releasing this weekend, I'm going to talk about a couple other things that I've seen throughout this week, and a lot of this information I'm getting from Sneaker News, so shout outs to Sneaker News, thank you. So the first thing I want to talk about are the Air Jordan releases, so we can just get them out of the way. And I need a, hey, can I get a trash can on the screen? Thank you. So now what we're gonna do with this Mango 9 and these Rio 10s, we're gonna take those two shoes and we're just gonna put them in this trash bin. All right, we're just gonna put them there and we're just gonna act like they never happened. We're gonna let it slide off the screen, and those shoes never happened. If you can't tell, that's how I feel about those two releases. Now, for the grade school sizes, you do have, I'm assuming you call them the Air Jordan 10, which is an all over tan and black Air Jordan 10, which I personally think is pretty nice. It's not a crazy colorway or anything like that. But for the people that can't fit GS, I think this is a pretty nice release, and I do like the colorway on that. So the Mango 9s, nah. The Rio 10s, nah. And then you got the Harris 10s, which they're okay. Now, with that in mind, I also wanted to bring up this. Now, this isn't a shoe that has any type of release date, but the Swooshless Air Jordan 1. And I think that Jordan brand has a really good idea with these. I've seen Rack TV had a few pairs. I think we had the trim. I got some too. I'm not sure who else I've seen, but I've seen a few people. Oh, Jacob got his too. So I've seen a few people with these Swooshless Air Jordan 1s, where they're taking the Air Jordan 1, they make it a low model, and literally are stripping it of a lot of any of the Jordan logoing, putting a nice tumbled leather on it, and then putting out as a lifestyle sneaker. Now those I think are definitely a step in the right direction for Jordan brand. I don't know what it is about that Jumpman logo, but taking it off of a shoe, I just feel like when you see a Jumpman logo, I don't think of a luxury, you know, like lifestyle shoe. That's not what I think of with the Jordan Jumpman logo. I think of a sports shoe. So I think with them taking that off that one, making it a low, making sure that the leather and the shoe just looks nice from a quality standpoint, I think is a great look. I've seen the green and white pair, the pink and white pair, the black and white, and I feel like there's one more colorway. I could be mistaken, but Jordan brand, I mean, you know, they don't really listen to me, but in my opinion, I definitely think they're moving in the right direction with that shoe, just based on how today's shoe climate is, the way people buy shoes and what they look for. I think that's definitely a step in the right direction. Now this next news is just like a basically continuation from last week. The Flyknit Air Presto Mid is actually available now on Nike, if you did not know, and they've been dropping at a few stores. Now I'm waiting for somewhere local around me to get the white pair. I kind of want to do a pickup vlog on those, and also if you're interested in it, they also have the Nike ID version is available. So I've seen Tony got them, former Simpson got them, Ralph, my guys know Ralph as Woo Hooligan got them, and a lot of people are, you know, checking them out, and you guys have known that that's definitely a shoe that I'm really into. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the white pair to hit somewhere local, because I want to do a pickup vlog on it, you know, kind of some first impressions, and these are my other Prestos I do own. Next up, now another release we got is the Adidas EQT. Now this is part of the Oddity series, and there's actually two different colorways, but what it is basically a Adidas EQT, and now if you forgot the other model is too, but they basically take those models and they add different textures, different materials, and a lot of different patterns on the shoe, which makes it of course odd. Now this next shoe I'm going to talk about is actually really dope, but it serves of no use to me, and that is the What The Nike Mercurial, and this is a soccer cleat. But you guys know I like soccer cleats. I like the bright colors. I like the huge swoosh and all things like that. But I mean, I'm trash at soccer, so they're of no use to me. There's no need for me to even have these at all. But I just wanted to talk about them because I thought they were a really interesting soccer cleat, and I think this would be like, if I was a soccer player, yo, these are the ones, man. These are definitely a dope pair of cleats. Like, these are the joints I would have. You know, not much else to say on them. I just think they're ill. I like the way that they put them all together. A lot of different shoes just kind of sectioned off. And the box was crazy as well. I think they limited it to I think about 3,000 pairs, it was saying. But regardless, I think it's a dope shoe, so I just want to talk about it really quick. On to the next is the Premier and Saucony Grid 9000. Now this one is a collab and it's basically surrounded by a, you know, taffy candy. You know, we've had ice cream Sauconys and now we have the taffy joints. But I really like the colorway that they used on this with the blues, the whites, this orange, kind of a pinstripe on the inside. I just think it's a really unique colorway, and I like some of the materials they used on it. So that's the Premier and Saucony Grid 9000. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be looking for this one that heavy. I might wait on and see what I can pull out of the bag. I might wait on these joints. Now, like I've been saying, the Kyrie 2 style-wise, always gotta put that disclaimer up there, is one of my favorite new basketball shoes from Nike. And they had this really dope truck. I believe it was on Nike campus, but they had a Kyrie 2 Krispy Kreme inspired shoe, and they actually were having them in the Krispy Kreme box, which was pretty awesome. I thought it was a really dope concept. Like it was like put them in the Krispy box. It says Kyries Kreme, of course. But I just thought it was a dope collab. Some of the pictures of the truck itself were dope. It had like a basketball hoop on the back, and this option to make this shoe is actually on Nike ID. So if you're liking what you're seeing, you can make this shoe right now, and I'll make sure to link anything and everything down below that I can link to. But anyways, it was just a dope little bit of just a surprise release. We hadn't seen anything about this Krispy Kreme Kyrie. This was just an all of a sudden like release, and I think it was really dope concept, like I said, and I really like how they brought it out with the Krispy Kreme box. Not the hugest donut pusher myself, but you know, who can pass up on some Krispy Kreme? Matter of fact, in the comments below, are you a Krispy Kreme person or are you a Dunkin' Donuts person? I think that's a pretty fair question, so let me know down below. And for the last bit of news I want to touch on for today is this restock going to be happening on the new triple white Ultra Boost. Now, people were talking about Finish Line restocking them, and I believe they already restocked them and they already flew out. But just to help you guys that missed out on this new version of the triple white Ultra Boost, what you need to do is just keep an eye on your Foot Locker, Champs, Foot Action, Finish Line, launch locators. These things are on their site, and it will literally tell you which stores, if your area is getting them, sweepstakes, anything like that. Just please keep an eye on that if you are looking for that shoe, because I have a feeling that just like the gray Ultra Boost, just like the original white, just like the black, just like the cream, all these Boost shoes usually come out later in store. So I would assume this one's going to be just like all the others. As far as an online restock goes, I will keep an eye out myself. When they first released last week, I did tweet it out. I put it on my Instagram, and I'm pretty sure, because people were telling me, I helped a good few people actually get them. So just be looking out as always. Anyways, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for some of the support on these last videos. I've been getting a good amount of likes. You know, my views, you know, are moving like I like them to. You guys have just been commenting a lot, just keeping the conversation. And like I said, I'm going to be trying to get back to as many comments as possible. I feel like I've been doing pretty good on that. Want to just say thank you to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snups, here, there, over there and there, at Blase Blah. Wait, not at Blase Blah. Don't follow me at Blase Blah. Follow me at BulletRC. My Snapchat is bull.cb. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And for some extra information I forgot to leave, I may actually be out in LA for SneakerCon. So yeah, LA.